Oh, hello everybody. Man. Well, definitely doing what the reading and the download told me. Trying to go within and pull it all out of me. Yes, I don't care about you. You know, it really does like aggravate me. Just like, I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I guess it's just like mediocrity, or like, I don't know. It is what it is. I guess it's just like the perception. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just got another wave from a working man. That's cool. Like I said, man, we got fans everywhere, bro. Feel me? We got fans everywhere. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do. Do, 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 do. Another guy honked and waved at me. That's cool. Like, the attention's cool and all that. It's not that. It's just, how to explain it? I don't know. Just certain people's perception. It's kind of odd. But hold up. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just like I try to like think how the public perceives it, and I guess it's just kind of frustrating sometimes because people can't really understand or relate completely to me and what I've been through. I mean, went through absolute hell, man. I mean, these people don't understand when I'm sitting here talking about I'm resurrected and resurrection is my hobby. I mean, I'm talking 100% serious business. We don't talk no fake talk over here. All we do is talk about facts and reality. I mean, I've resurrected several times, literally, actual resurrection. Yeah. So, that's my thing. It's odd, I don't know. Just nobody can take away from my story, man. You know what I mean? It's all 100% real. I'm not just some dude that talks or runs his mouth. I'm the Messiah. And that's why it's so funny because underneath all of this, there's an underlying message, which is that God is real. God is very real, and I'm a testimony, living, walking, breathing testimony for God. And I am a symbol of God's strength. I represent God's strength in the human embodiment. And I told people this my entire life. The whole time I did radio, I told people I'm the truth, the way, and the light. People didn't want to listen. There's no taking anything away from me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm already an eternal legend, and this is what I do. This was winning for me, you know what I mean? Not trying, why would I want to be in a different position if this is the winning position? See, the winning slot is not what you all want to paint it as. It's not having just material and cash and having money. That's not necessarily winning. You understand? That's just money. Money doesn't mean that you won anything. Money doesn't make you better than anyone else. Money is just money. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Now, if you accomplish something, that's cool. But what I'm trying to do at this point with this is try to see if I could push myself like the download told me and go a little harder and see how that works. You know what I mean? See if I could try to push myself. I'm tired. And I'm not even going to talk like that because I'm not even going to focus on it no more. I got to get that, a lot of what you speak, it affects things. So I'm not tired. I tell myself I'm not tired, and I'm really not. I'm not that tired. But, got to get up and get going, man. You know what I mean? I really need my blessings, bro. I think I deserve a break, That's what I'm saying. People just don't get doing God's will and God's work is not easy, bro. It's not easy at all. Staying loyal to God, and it's not easy, man. This is God's work. The people that anybody that does God's will, you're going to struggle and suffer. You're not going to have all the money all the time. You have to go through this horrible time period where everything is impossible and hard as hell. And, you have to go through it because it's like, it truly is true. Whatever doesn't, it either makes you or it breaks you. And me, it's going to make me no matter what, because I'm going to do the best I can. I mean, I can't only do so much financially for myself right now, but everything else I'm going to try to keep pushing. So, like I said, withdrew $10 today. That way I got a little bit of cash for the bus. That way, whenever I want to have like a full day and do what I want to do and go somewhere on my own, I can do that for now. Just basic, simple stuff I do. Enjoy my day. It helps me. That's all I do. I'm basically retired. Other than that, I think people just don't get it, man. You have to go through these periods of time. You have to go through a stagnation period. You have to suffer. And that's the thing. A lot of these people are not willing to pay that cost and go through that. That's why I rap about it. That's why those songs talk about all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like that song Fire and Ice. That's what it says. So people really got to listen, man. It's a whole message. There ain't no confusion. If you confuse, that's why I don't talk to you, because you're trying to pretend. You're trying to pretend that you can't digest basic thought and logic. It's pretending, brother. Anybody can do that. I don't care how you think, who you are. You all know what's up. All y'all know what's up, bro. Every time I'm breaking these world records, it's bringing you dissatisfaction, ain't it, cuzzy? So that's what I'm saying. Don't get online and start tapping keys and fake talking. We don't do that. No, don't pretend with me. When you lose, just accept your L, hold your L. Y'all is losing. Y'all been losing since day one. You're going to keep losing. I'm going to make sure of it. You ain't never going to win. You hear that? You want to run your mouth, you're going to lose some more. Every time you run your mouth, God sees all, and God ain't letting nothing slide. Feel me? Nah. Every time people want to sit there and run their mouth at a good, righteous man, God is coming. Oh, guaranteed 100%. What you going to do about it? Exactly nothing. Don't run your mouth behind no computers and phones. Stand on business. You're going to speak, stand on it. Feel me? And that's about it. Ain't nobody causing me nothing. There's another honk. Feel me? I decide and run everything, and nothing goes down without my permission. You got that? Yep. I'm the superior to everybody, especially to y'all. How about that now? Like I said, God continues to deal with these evil, unrighteous, can't even call them people. I don't know what they are. And that's my whole thing. Everybody's got their opinion, and I don't care about nobody's opinion, bro. If you walking into this and you don't know what's going on, I suggest you stay out of it. This is a whole thing going on in front of you, okay? This is about as major scale and real as it gets. So like I said, I could care less how anybody feel. Everybody know how I get down and what I'm about. Shut down cartel operations in my sleep. Yeah, shut down a legal organization, hands on. Yeah. Like I said, I'm the real deal. Hold up. I'm the man who shut down Empower Network, one of the biggest pyramid schemes ever. I think it was like a Ponzi scheme. Exposed them publicly, got them shut down. I don't care what y'all say. I was completely responsible for that. Yes, I exposed corruption. This is what I do. Okay? Like I said, it's gotten ugly, man. People are really, really funny, bro. Like I said, nobody speaks my name. People don't even come out their mouth with my name because I'm the real thing. I've done too much. I've accomplished too much and I get busy. I don't do all this fake talking. I don't entertain nothing that ain't real. And everybody got to respect me. So, like I said, at the end of the day, you see what it is, man. I love how YouTube don't want to do me justice with the camera angles either. They got to zoom in on everything. I wish the camera would have been the original distance from me on that last short video because I'm getting ripped. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, that I'm the strongest I've ever been. I can see that clear as day. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, bro. People can say what they want. I don't really care, you know, and I'm kind of figuring out I'm going to add exercises in and approach this a little differently. I did quite a few muscle ups today in sets. Didn't get it on camera because I didn't have a water bottle with me or anything at the time. I finished that big one. I told you it's hot as hell out here. But I mean, it's all gonna come together, man. It's all gonna come together, and people just don't get. That's what you gotta be. You gotta be Billy Tough Guy. You can't be Bill Nye the Science Guy and want to be Batman. I mean, you gotta really be tough. You gotta have gone through everything, and that's what I am. I'm someone that everything was thrown at me. Everything. There's no way I should even still be standing, walking, much less doing more than every human being anywhere, not just out here, but anywhere. I work harder than all y'all. See what I'm saying? And that's why I can take something like this cluster, where they're paying 100th of a cent, and I go so hard, I'm so active, and I work so hard, and I push myself so much, and I'm such a boss and a genius. This is what they don't want to admit to themselves, that I don't ever have to work for anyone, man. I'll take something like this and turn this into a whole thing that'll make me money. Like I said, nah, I've been living off this for 2 years. Yeah, I'm a boss. Feel me? Yeah, I stay getting checks on this. Yes, I do. I work hard as hell. You understand? Now, they barely pay, so, you know, when people are interested in doing it, I mean, you ain't going to be able to make no living off of it like me. Nobody could, because you have to be special. That's the thing people don't get. Everybody's interested in making money, and there's nothing wrong with that, but this has nothing to do with making money. This has to do with the journey and the message behind it. So y'all aren't getting it. You're trying to act like everybody's the same. We're not the same. I'm the actual Messiah, bro. YouTube and all these companies are just here, you know, for me to do what I'm doing here, right? And it was my avenue God gave me to have a voice. That's all that is. This platform run by Masons, they the enemy. Like what? I'm on their platform winning. They pay me. Masons pay me. See what I'm saying? People really, I just think it's crazy that people be talking, but they don't understand anything going on, you know? It's just, it is what it is. I don't really care, but I just think public perception is kind of like odd and frustrating. But you can't expect regular people to get it. You know, you can't. You can't expect regular civilians to get it. They ain't never been through this type of stuff. Everybody says they've been through something. None of you have been through what I've been through. I used to tell exes that, tell them to their face, ain't no human been through what I've been through. You're insane. Like real talk. They'd sit there and get mad. There's 8 billion people in the world, and you speak for who? Delusional as hell. Real talk. All they do is sit there and hate. Why? Right? Because I'm the truth. If it wasn't the truth, you wouldn't be having to argue and get mad. Because everything I'm saying is the truth. That's why they tell you. You ever notice with a narc, if you say the truth, they'll say you, oh, stop. Stop what? Saying the truth? Because y'all can't handle it, right? Hey, the truth ain't going nowhere, buddy. The truth is I'm the biggest boss you'll ever see. I'm the Messiah himself. And like I said, what I do is God's work and will every day. This world means nothing. This world is fake. This is a matrix, all right? This is about waking people up out of the matrix and getting people to snap out of it and realize this is a matrix and come to God. Feel me? I'm showing people and teaching people the ways of God, the true way. I'm not a false prophet. I'm not a false preacher. I'm not these other people, right? I don't sit here and funnel a whole bunch of money because I preach the word of God. I'm a real testimony, and I'm just setting an example and the standard as usual to show people God is real, man. My strength comes from God. I mean, like I said, like I told you, I got a direct message. God talks to me through messages and downloads. He said, dig deeper. The minute he told me that, like literally, I turn around and then I pull this out of me and, still exercise the strength to be able to keep going when I don't have any left. You feel me? That's what matters. I'll be back.